Once upon a time, in a lush green valley cradled by towering mountains, there lived an otter named Oliver. Oliver had a unique talent unlike any other otter in the valley. He loved to paint, but not with ordinary paints or brushes. Oliver used the soft, silky mud from the riverbank and painted on smooth river stones. However, he doubted that anyone else would see the beauty in his mud paintings. Who would care about my art? He thought to himself, watching the river flow gently by. Each day, Oliver would find a new stone, dip his paws into the rich, earthy mud, and with great care and precision, he would create his art. He painted swirling patterns, images of the sun setting over the mountains, and portraits of his friends in the animal kingdom. Yet, when he finished, he would simply leave his painted stones by the river, believing them to be little more than fleeting moments of personal joy. One day, after a heavy rain, the river swelled and its currents grew strong. It washed many of Oliver's painted stones downstream, far away from the quiet part of the river he called home. Meanwhile, in a village at the edge of the valley, children played by the water's edge, their laughter filling the air. To their delight, they discovered Oliver's painted stones scattered along the riverbank. Each stone was a tiny masterpiece, a little piece of the heart and soul of an artist they had never met. The children treasured these painted stones, showing them to everyone in the village. They wondered who could have created such beautiful art and hoped to find the mysterious artist. The news of the painted stones spread throughout the valley, and soon a group of children set out on an adventure. They were determined to follow the river and find the creator of the beautiful artworks that had brought them so much joy. Along the way, they encountered various animals who told them stories of an otter who painted with mud. As the children drew closer to Oliver's home, their excitement grew. Eventually, they stumbled upon him, sitting by the river, his paws covered in mud, working on his latest stone. The children watched in awe, and when Oliver finally noticed them, he was surprised and a little afraid. He had never expected anyone to find his hidden art gallery in nature. "Your paintings are beautiful," exclaimed one of the children, holding up a stone for Oliver to see. "We've been looking for you everywhere." Oliver was taken aback. He had never imagined that anyone would care about his mud paintings. The children's genuine admiration and joy filled his heart with warmth. They asked him to teach them how to paint with mud, and Oliver, feeling a newfound sense of pride and purpose, agreed. From that day on, Oliver wasn't alone anymore. The riverside became a place of gathering, where children from the village would come to learn from Oliver and create their own mud paintings on stones. Oliver's art had unknowingly united them all, showing the otter and the children that art truly is a universal language that knows no boundaries. Art, Oliver realized, wasn't about the permanence of the material or seeking validation from others. It was about the moment of creation, the joy it brought, and the connections it formed between individuals. His doubts washed away like the mud in the river, leaving behind a clear understanding of his own worth and the impact he could have on the world around him. And so Oliver continued to paint, not just for himself, but for his new friends, the children who had shown him the true value of his art. Together, they filled the valley with color and life, reminding everyone who saw their work of the beauty that can be found in the simplest of things, if only one looks closely enough.